guys, welcome to the channel. We have now finished leveling our house and doing the plumbing, and the backfill is now complete. So you'll see dirt, don't worry, we're getting new gutters at some point, and I get a lot of hate for this fence you're about to see. That'll get replaced as well soon. Here's some more dirt. So I want to describe to you how exactly they go about doing this for a slab house. They dig under the house, they tunnel where they think the piles are. They then take each individual pile, they'll cut it off, maybe about 2 to 3 feet of the top of the pile. They'll cut it off and remove it. Then one by one, they'll take each pile and they'll use a hydraulic jack and they'll push each pile down with cinder blocks and a jack. They'll attach the cinder block to the pile, and then they'll push all of the cinder blocks down. They'll stack a new cinder block, they'll attach it with a bolt, push that one down, and keep doing that process until the jack can no longer push the cinder blocks down. And I think the jack that they were using could do about 12,000 pounds. So once 12,000 pounds couldn't move it, they would call that one done. They would do that to every single pile under the house. We had 98 piles here in southeast Louisiana. We have horrible soil, absolutely horrible soil. Every home that's built has to be built on piles. Sometimes the piles fail, sometimes it was, piles are too short. Sometimes it's just the soil. But a lot of houses in the area will end up leaning over time. So our house is 50, 60 years old and had about a 4-inch list. And then the carport, well, that's in the living area. The carport was about 8 inches lower than the highest point of the house. So once they push all of the piles down to what they call refusal, they'll shim them all up so that the house doesn't fall or move or anything. And then they'll come out and they'll put a hydraulic jack on top of every single pile. So all 98 piles will have a hydraulic jack on top of it. They'll separate these piles into kind of banks of piles. They'll get all the hoses run and everything, and they'll run it to a hydraulic power unit. They'll use the hydraulic power unit to then push up certain sections of the home. So they'll start with the lowest one and they'll start inching that one up. And then they'll slowly get that one higher, and then they'll move over to the other section, and they'll just keep going like that until the whole house is as close to level as reasonably possible. Then they will then come and shim up permanently each pile and remove each jack individually, and then your house is pretty much done. After that, they'll backfill. We got our plumbing redone in the meantime, but they'll backfill all of the dirt and you're good to go. The company we used has a lifetime transferable warranty. So I know some people were saying, yeah, you hope it doesn't happen again, which is absolutely true. I don't know how much end bearing these piles will actually have because the soil was so soft, but what we did do is increase the skin friction by increasing the length of the pile essentially. So we took the pile and pushed them down. I think on average they were going maybe like 35 blocks per pile. Some were more, some were less. So at a minimum, we were increasing the skin friction, and I don't know if they even account for any end bearing on the piles. But anyway, that's kind of the process of how it's done. Hope you enjoyed the videos of actually showing the house moving. It's pretty interesting and actually wild to kind of see a slab house actually move. Yeah, hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching Break It Yourself. Don't forget to thumbs us up, and we'll see you next time.